Hi, I'm Ben Coles.
And I'm Cheryl Coles.
And we're Camping with the Coles. And today we're going to share with you
our top 8 camping comfort items.
Let's get to it. This is the AddTop Solar Charging Powerbank. Now this can charge all your devices, cell phones, GoPros, cameras, whatever. It has 2 USB ports on it and 1 micro USB port. So you can charge 2 things at once, such as a cell phone and a GoPro. And to charge the power bank, you can either open it up and lay it in the sun and it will charge with solar power, or you can plug it in with a micro USB cable. It has a capacity of 2,500 milliamps, so it should be able to charge an average cell phone approximately 8 times. It also has a built-in flashlight on the back of the device. It has 2 levels of brightness, as well as a slow flash and a quick flash. This device is excellent when you're boondocking and you don't have any power, or if you're spending the day at the beach and you need to keep your devices charged. Backpackers will often hang this from the back of their backpacks when they're hiking, and then it will charge up during the day.
Therm-A-Seats are great for a few reasons. Firstly, when the weather is crappy and wet, you can use this at the picnic table. It's a great cushion to put on and keep your bum dry. Secondly, putting it in your camping chairs for when the weather gets cold, it keeps your tushy warm. And thirdly, when you're having issues starting your fire and it's smoking and you need to get that flame roaring, you just start fanning the fire. And that usually does the trick. So in my opinion, Therm-A-Seats are a camper's best friend. Don't forget to bring them with you.
This comfort item is a headlamp. There's all sorts of different brands of headlamp. We happen to have the Spark. Works just great. It allows you to have your hands free when you're doing things at night. So you just put on the headlamp. You can angle it, different angles here. Turn it on, and your hands are free to do whatever you need to do. Whether that be cooking at night and you need to see into the pot or see how the meat's doing, something like that. Or walking down the road at night or a trail and you want your hands free, you're carrying some gear and stuff, you can have your hands free, and wherever you look, you're gonna have light. Cheryl really likes these headlamps too. She uses them all the time. Cheryl, what do you really use them for?
They're very handy when using the vault toilets at night.
I guess you need your hands free for that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love my collapsible ware. Can't get enough of collapsible ware. Takes up less space. I'll show you some of the things I have. I have a few bowls. We use them for various things. Salads, snacks, etc. when we have people over. These are medium-sized bowls. I have a measuring cup. I have a funnel. Round collapsible bowls that come in a set of 3. And one of my favorites are the flat stacks. You put your item, your food leftovers in the container. You put the lid on, like so, and then it's got this little tab at the top. You just slowly compress your item as you're lifting the tab up, and it will go take the air out, just like vacuum sealed bags. So it takes up less room in your fridge. I have a handheld strainer that I use. Other ones that I love for berries and such. And it's got a base on the bottom so you can use it as a bowl. So when you drain your berries, you can just put the base on the bottom. And I also have a larger strainer with the same. I have this carry basket that I use for outside, and I have to take a bunch of condiments or cooking things outside to the fire, or if we're going to somebody else's campsite, I can just carry it in this little basket. And when we do our big popcorn days, the big bowl comes out. Or you can use it for washing, whatever. So those are some of my favorite collapsible items. Oh, one more thing. One of the most used daily items is the dishwashing basin. It collapses down for easy storage. And when we use it, I just put it in the sink like this. I can serve dumping water down the gray tank, and I just wash dishes in here, and then we take this out and dump it down the vault toilet or whatever. And I can't leave it here all the time because we put the cutting board that fits here over top. So when we are leaving, we just collapse it down like so. And I have a spot down here with a baking tray that I just stick it in there, and away it goes. Another of my favorite items is this tabletop ice maker. We've had it for a few years now, and I couldn't imagine camping without it. We use it all day, every day camping. It has small ice cubes and large, but the small I find are pretty small, so we always just keep it on large. And it takes approximately 7 minutes per 9 ice cubes. So it's almost been an hour now that this is running, and I've put 1 scoop in my cup. And this is how many ice cubes have accumulated over the hour time. Another hack I found on Facebook is to get one of these just from the dollar store. It's magnetic, and it's for pens or whatever, and you can put it in your locker just to put your scoop in, because you don't want to leave it in there. It gets buried with the ice cubes, and you don't want to just leave it laying around anywhere. It's always on hand. Just stick it on the side. It's always ready to go.
This comfort item of mine are the Cookina Sheets. I cook everything on the barbecue with these sheets. The size of the sheet is rather large when you buy it. For our smaller barbecue when camping, we cut the sheet in half, and these are reusable sheets. We have some nice pork chops for dinner tonight. Now, I am not very good on the barbecue. I've never been very good on the barbecue. Whenever I've cooked pork chops in the past, or chicken or something like that, I'm very worried about making sure that I get it cooked all the way through. I don't want to get sick. So I tend to overcook the things. And they're usually pretty dry. My pork chops are usually pretty dry. My chicken's normally pretty dry. And then Cheryl found something online, these Cookina Sheets. And it looks like a little plastic sheet, and that's the black sheet that I put down on here. It's called Cookina. And I put those sheets on there, and then I put the chicken or the pork chops on there. And it still gives the grill marks and everything else, but I've turned into a great barbecue chef. My pork chops are a thing of beauty now. They are so juicy, they are so good. The chicken, same thing. It's just incredible. I can't believe what a difference these things make. It allows the meat to cook in its own juices. None of the flames hit the meat so it doesn't burn it. They are incredible. If you are no good on the barbecue, you get these Cookina Sheets and you'll be great on the barbecue. Look at that. Beautiful.
Another one of my favorite camping items is drinkware items. They are the stainless steel vacuum sealed drinkware. Number one is the one for keeping the cans cold. You just take the top off, put your can in, and that stays cold for a very long time. Number two, everyday drinkware, you put in your ice, drink, stays cold a long time as well. Now for the warm drinks for around the campground. These vacuum sealed mugs with the lid on. good for carrying around. And when you're on the go and you need to just put it in a cup holder, these Contigo ones work very well for coffee, hot chocolate, whatever. You could put cold drinks in as well, but we use them mainly for warm.
One of my favorite comfort items is the Strongback chair. I love these chairs. Over the years, we've tried many different camp chairs. I always found that they hurt my back after a little while and squeezed my legs together. We got these years ago, and little things keep on happening to them. Rivets break, and we're replacing them with nuts and bolts, but I keep repairing them because they're such good chairs. So they come in two different levels. You have the Guru, which is the smaller one here. It has a flimsy arm and a couple cup holders on it. And you have the Elite, which is a little more heavier duty. It has strong armrests for it there, cup holder, and cell phone holder and pouch. These chairs have great lumbar support, so when you sit in them, you can sit in them for hours without getting uncomfortable. Originally, when we got these chairs years ago, you could get the Guru at Walmart, and they were like $40 or something like that. And then the Elites came out, the bigger ones, and that was at Mark's. And at Mark's, you'd always get things on deals that have big deals. And I think we'd pay something like $70 for them. It wasn't too bad at all. It's kind of in the expensive thing for camping chairs, but they're definitely worth it. Unfortunately now, the only place you can really get them is on Amazon and on the Strongback website themselves, and now they're very expensive. The Elite sells for $149.95 US, and then you also have to pay for shipping. The Guru sells for $129.95 US, and again, you got to pay for shipping. And that's one of the reasons why we keep these things going. We keep on fixing up. The only things that break are the little rivets. So we keep on putting nuts and bolts in there. I think this chair here has 11 of them that I've repaired. But I'm going to keep them going as long as possible before I finally have to bite the bullet and spend the big bucks and get a new one.
These are just a few of our comfort items. We'd like to hear what your comfort items are. List them below.